How do you do there? It is 5:30 on a Sunday afternoon, and Jesse Boy, he's relaxing to the maxin. Pretty sure Persephone's outside. Yes, she is. Just to confirm. Bianca's currently at work, and in just a little bit, I'm going to be... Don't judge what I did here. That meat is thawing from the freezer so that I can whip up some tacos and bring them to her at work, because she doesn't really get... She gets like a break, but it's not long enough to really be able to warm anything up. So I offered to make some tacos and bring them over to her. But something else I did in my time at home is I just kind of reconfigured the little... This originally was like supposed to be a vision board. So like over there in the top corner, that is actually like a list of things and events and stuff like that that we wanted to do. But really it's just kind of become more of like a memory board. And then I do want to sit down with Bianca and kind of make some more goals, projects on the horizon kind of stuff. Because, you know, we're going to be moving within the next 3 or 4 months or so. I know that we're both like on the same page with that, but as far as everything that goes along with it, just make sure that we're all aligned and excited for the next steps that take us forward into the future. But I did like kind of pull out some more photos that weren't on the board before, put all the cards that we had over in one section except for this one because it's specifically for Bianca to remind her of some things. But yeah, feels good to just kind of redo everything, get a little bit of a change to that. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is it looks different. So it's kind of new to your eyes, even if it's kind of the same stuff. It's a different configuration, which can be good. So I hope Bianca likes that. But yeah, about 30 minutes or so here, I'm going to start cooking up the tacos. Then I'll bring them over to Rodeo. And I might see if maybe my dad wants to come out and play pool tonight. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be at Rodeo or when she's even going to get a break, but we shall see. I will figure that out as time goes by. Another early morning at work, calling for coffee, of course. And I'm only coming on site here at this location 2 days a week, usually Monday and Thursday. And I've been coming to this facility for about 6.5 years now, not always in the same position, not always working for the same company. And I've seen a lot of changes, I've seen a lot of turnover, you know, just because it's been so many years, right? But for a while it was kind of stagnant. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of change. If anything, there was a lot of shrinking rather than growing. But now that I'm planning on heading out and not being at this facility anymore, there's actually been like positive changes. There's painting going on. There's other things in the works that are good for this place that I worked at for so long. And it feels kind of good, you know, to not leave when it's at a low point, but to leave when it's building itself into something better, something new. I don't know. For all of the grief that I've been through and everything, it still feels good to leave on a high note rather than a crappy one. Good morning.
Where the whiskey drowned and the beer cases popping. slip on down to the...
Jesse, you're sleeping on 3 of your feet right now. Jesse, 3 of them. Industrial sized coffee machines. 2 of them now. It's a new break room area that I'll get to experience for like 3 months, 2.5 months. Back again with another morning clip from Panda Express. Just kidding. Just got out of the gym and I kind of changed up my schedule a little bit. I was going Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, because they're the days that I work from home typically. I can't remember what changed, but like the last few weeks I've been going Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. I think it's because we've been like kind of adding a gym day on the weekends. But this past weekend, as you saw, I went to Swallows Day Festival down in San Juan Capistrano, so I didn't really want to go to the gym the next day. I actually felt pretty okay on Sunday, but I decided that I didn't, well, it wasn't entirely my decision. Bianca kind of was going to be able to benefit from a rest day anyway, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a rest day too, that's fine. So normally where I would be doing leg day at the beginning of a week, I did back and biceps today, and it felt pretty good. Went out of order because the machine that I wanted to go on first was taken. I'm sure y'all who go to the gym know how that feels. But I did not pick up my phone to tell you all about my workout. I picked it up because I'm kind of excited about my job for like the first, like genuinely excited over anything else, because the opportunity that I've been given to like essentially grow and build a division within the company is something that I had talked about it's something I had thought about even before I joined the company that I work for. And then when I finally had the opportunity to join like a larger company with IT, I was like, dude, this is perfect opportunity for us to build this division. And so, 2 years later, they finally wanted to go through with the idea and start building it out. And now like just more and more, I'm hearing things from leadership, from other members of the team that are like, dude, like you could do this with that. It could go this way, it could go that way. And they're just echoing all the things that I've like have crossed my mind about this exact thing happening. So it's exciting to like kind of not only have an idea and see it start to come to fruition, but also to see like that everyone else that encounters it is kind of in the same headspace of like, hey, this could be like a really big deal. This could really be of benefit not only to our company, but to all of the companies that we give IT support to. So I know it's super nerdy because it's just IT shit, but I'm excited because it's just, it continues in an upward trajectory, and I don't see that changing. I've just been very fortunate, and I hope it continues the way that it's going, because over the next 2 years or so, I'm going to be in a completely different place, completely different part of the country. I don't have any friends or family that live in either of the states that we could potentially go to. Well, that's not true. I probably have family in both, but not like immediate family that I'm aware of. But for those 2 years, I mean, it's just going to be me and Bianca grinding separately but together. She's going to be at school, I'm going to be at work doing this thing. So it's exciting. It's not even like nerve-wracking, or if it is, it's not in a bad way. It's good. I go home now so I can get to work. Trying to get them used to harnesses while we still have a couple of months here. Jesper's going to be really tough, but she likes going outside, so it's encouragement to move around in it. Is it the full foot? Here I am again, relaxing on the couch, watching Tom with a cat on my lap. And Bianca is out at the spa with one of her friends, and I am home, and I find myself at home on these days when she goes out and does a thing or goes shopping or is out at work late. Not so much the last one. And I really like to take advantage of the time to make myself a healthy meal at home. Ignore that. No, but jokes aside, the realization that there's only a few months left until I am no longer in this space, in this state, it's a little crazy to recognize that whatever things are down here and that are local and that, you take for granted or you're just very lucky to have, it's going to be totally different wherever we end up going. We still do not know if we're going to Georgia or North Carolina. At this point, it's really feeling like we're going to go to Georgia. And I am excited. I'm excited for a whole new life out there. And another crazy bit that I probably have touched on before, we're going to be out there for at least 2 years, which is 6 months longer than Bianca and I will have been together once we move out there. So by the time we move out there, we'll have been together a year and a half. And then we're going to spend 2 years at least while she's getting her degree, and then figure out where we're going to go from there. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Ding dong. Ding dong. I don't have my key. Ding dong. Oh, I don't need my key. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Hi. Hi. How are you? Good.
Yummy breakfast time. Yummy breakfast time. Yummy breakfast time. What? What? Don't go down. Stay there. So we're about to take these guys to the vet. And I'm not excited to do that, but getting the car ready. I'm about to go and get the carriers and try to get them in there. See how this goes. Attention, babies! It is time to take a magical trip, and then we'll come back home. Okay? Very good.
Don't stop now. It's okay.
We had to fight Jasper to get into the cage, the carrier. Can you guess which one was which? You would think the boy would be the deeper one.
I feel like boy cats notoriously have pretty high-pitched meows.
And she's older, so don't bother her. We are back home. We did successfully make a trip to the vet. I did not record inside of the vet area because I just was more focused on them. But we took them, and I was concerned off the bat because apparently there's like Vetco clinics where you take your pet to Petco, and if you're just doing vaccinations or like small things that don't require a whole like consultation and everything, they just do it like, well, at least at this one, they just did it like out in the store. So I was like, shit, like it was already a chore, like trying to get him into the box. Look at, oh, well, I guess it's fine now. Well, yeah, no, like the amount of hair that was in the air, all I can say. But we got him in, took him there. I was like, if there's not a room, like he's going to freak out. He's going to run, blah, blah, blah. But we're like, whatever, let's give it a shot. So we took him in, gave him to the little, to the veterinarians there, and they handled him well. I mean, to their credit, to the cat's credit, they did pretty well too. They stayed mellow and, were stressed out, obviously, but they didn't freak out. They didn't try to run or anything. They did have to be helped, so they stayed in place, but they did a good job. So they got, vaccinations, they got deworming, they got microchips now. The only thing we couldn't get was gabapentin, which we're going to need for the flight to wherever we end up moving to. So they told us we have to go to an actual hospital location to do that. So we're not gonna do it today. We're gonna book another appointment like a couple weeks from now, just so we have like ample time still before we actually leave to test out the medication, see how they react to it, and then if it doesn't, like sometimes gabapentin doesn't work on the pets. They don't chill out, or they have the opposite effect. So if that ends up happening, then we're gonna have to explore other options. But for now, the main vet visit is done. We have to go take him to a hospital for the gabapentin like a couple weeks from now. And moving right along on that front, I bought him a smaller harness because the harness that he has right now, even though it's the sizes of the harnesses for him is small and for her is extra small, but he still wriggles out of it. So we're getting him an extra small as well, which is coming on Tuesday. And then we can, do more harness training. Still have a couple of months before we actually move out there, and we've had a lot of discussion, Bianca and I, about what those timelines are going to look like, just like based on other things that are going on during those months. And it's been good. It's been productive. So should have more finite details coming as the days go on. Exciting stuff. And there have been some developments. We are now several weeks ahead of what you just saw. And not only have we taken them to the vet, we've been able to test out the gabapentin, and you will see that in future videos I'm sure that I'll post. But right now, we're just chilling on the couch. Bianca's at work, and things are still going well. I'm still very excited about my job, like I said, as you saw. We've made a lot of headway in terms of figuring out where we're going, how we're going to get there, all of the rest of the steps that are involved in all that. But trust that we are on a good track here, and you'll get to see more and more of what's been going on as I put these together. I hope that you get to relax and enjoy your weekend as much as she certainly has today. Take care of yourselves, keep having fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love. See you soon.